This is Lafdul's nature. That's how he portrays himself.
Runthus turns to you, Higgimus, and says in Giff, "No, what happened here?"
Bad shadow monsters hit me and my head no good anymore.
Runthus relays that to the rest of you, and says, maybe you should get some rest. We'll have Valoriana take a look.
That's probably that's a
To everyone else, this is what Higgimus says: grump, 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 grump. To Runthus, he says, "Yeah, head hurt. Going to go night night." And he'll walk to his bunk.
Okay.
Braxon's gonna take command of the pommel until Higgimus has had a rest.
You're in as bad shape as him, isn't he?
I know, but he's first officer. He's got to.
We still need you to command.
You do have the temporary healing potion. If someone wants to use that, they only last a certain amount of time, so don't hold on to these things.
Yeah, just use it. I'll be healing up whoever else needs healing as well as Blorian as well.
Does any healing potion, temporary or normal, heal the intelligence thing?
nope.
We do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. If Braxton's gonna stay, he's gonna look around and go, "Is anyone in a bad way, or I'll take this."
Well, Higgimus has gone downstairs, so you might as well take it.
Right.
That's what Lafdul's saying to Braxon.
Yeah. So
Levi's
Higgimus
thinking of. Sorry.
Higgimus knocks it back. How much does it do?
2d4 plus 2.
All right, so I'm taking the healing potion. Someone shoves it in my hand.
I think Braxon meant
Braxon took it because you went downstairs. That's
okay.
Braxon keeps basically going to take command of the ship, maybe stay on command for 24 hours or something while you have a rest.
That means you won't be adventuring with us in the next day.
Well, unless someone else takes command for the second shift.
Why don't you put the weapon master?
I'll take him out.
I'll probably rest, or James can take a turn. I think Higgimus needs to rest for like 24 hours.
Yeah,
Both of you need to rest
for the
off.
second shift, I'll take command since I'm one of the. Since I have good ability, I guess, with that charisma.
You're really, really breaking up.
Give me a second. Is that better?
Well, Braxton feels a bit better. He's going to pull a shift anyway. He's going to buy people time to sort out healing and stuff.
Okay. Valoriana's going to check on you all. She is going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on Leva.
Thank you. So
you get 6 hit points.
That's far too many. I'm only missing 3.
Well, that's what you get. She is going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on Braxon.
I'll take the extra hit points that Leva can't eat.
I ask her whether she has a spell against drained intelligence.
She kind of rubs her nose a bit as she's thinking and says, "No, I don't believe I have a spell that can do that. I don't know what I could do to help with that."
I have this ointment here. Can you have a look? Do you know enough to tell me whether that might help? I show her the ointment.
Let me take a look.
Braxton says, "Thanks, Ballerina. I feel almost normal now, apart from my head's a bit foggy."
She looks at the ointment and shakes her head. I don't know. It may be better to wait and see if this goes away before using something precious like that, however.
Okay. Yes, I agree. I think I go to bed too.
Okay. And she is going to cast Cure Moderate on Higgimus. May actually do a magic resistance roll first. Yep, you're fine.
Braxon's going to give the potion flask, whatever it was, back to Ballerina.
Okay. You get 8 hit
Ballerina?
points. Valoriana.
Valoriana. Sorry.
How many are you down, Higgimus?
1. So I'll get the pot back after a full day's rest, right?
Yeah. Okay. Are any of you, the 3 of you, resting rather than sleeping? Or are you...
I don't know what the difference is.
Like, are you going to go to sleep, or are you just kind of take it easy and stay awake?
Higgimus is going to go sleep. His head's not good.
Lewa wants to recover her hit points. No, she has already. But she wants to recover her spells. She doesn't feel comfortable with monsters like that around and not having any spells available.
Okay.
So she's probably going to sleep, correct?
Yep. What about you, Braxon?
Braxon's going to pull one shift to give everyone else a chance to rest, and then he's going to go and have a sleep.
Okay. So are you thinking 12 hours or just a few hours to give people time?
Well, I don't know how long people need to get ready for the next shift. It'll be that time. Because someone's got to look after things.
Yeah, but it could also be a light shift.
Yeah. Oh, he's not intended to do anything hard.
Well, no. I mean, a few. You know, the shifts can be a few people down. Your ship isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's the career on lookout. And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he can set things up and put someone else in charge.
Right, so
did Ockar say he wanted to take over?
My question is, are you going to be staying awake for a while, or are you going to go to sleep?
Long enough to get someone set up to run the ship, and then he can go to sleep.
How
I can be
long do you
back in
think that
8
would be?
hours.
Right.
I need a time.
Okay. Well, what's the fastest someone else can be back in charge of the ship?
Well, I mean, Ockar already said that he was willing to take it, so
All right,
literally now.
then I'll let Ockar take the shift.
And you're going to go to sleep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And Leva, you're going for 8 hours. I assume Higgimus and Braxon, you're also planning for 8 hours, just normal sleep.
I just calculated how many hours of sleep I need to recover everything.
Well,
You're going to go when everyone else is rested, so it doesn't matter.
well
Higgimus is going to go until he wakes up, naturally.
so like 8 hours roughly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just before Braxton goes off to sleep, he lets the crew know what we thought and tells them to watch out for dust creatures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lafdul's
The
also
next
resting.
8 hours or so are uneventful, and when the 3 of you wake up,
Lafdul's resting as well.
You're resting as well. Okay.
Yeah, I need my spell, so.
All right, that's fine. When the 3 of you wake up, you find that your mind is unclouded again.
Wow, good.
Nice.
I was frightened that this would not go away.
That was one of the reasons why I was trying to find out how long Braxon was planning to stay awake, because that would determine what he knew before he went to sleep.
Oh, I feel so much better.
I had something and then I lost. Never mind.
Hey, Higgimus, you're awake again. Are you back to being your normal you?
Oh, yeah, the fog on my brain is gone.
Yes, mine too. It was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You remembered we couldn't even talk to you?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay. What do you guys
All right.
want to do now?
Well, do you want to get ready to go across again?
Yeah, let's give it another go.
Sounds good.
I'm wondering if it will be worth taking a bucket of water in case we get up against more dust creatures.
I'd rather not use our supply of water for something like that.
Yeah. Do we have holy water?
I have some, but not much, and I'm going to use it for my bless.
Right. Can we can Ballerina make holy water?
Not with the facilities you have here.
Right.
Mm.
We need
Did
to
you
buy
actually
some
create
holy
water, by the way?
I'm sorry?
I didn't mean to interrupt, Bryce. You go first, I'll say after.
I was just to say we need to buy some holy water when we get somewhere civilized then.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're in a situation like that, someone up the back could just be throwing vials of holy water, and it wouldn't matter if they hit one of us because a bit of glass not going to do much damage.
Well, you say
You
that.
say that. Depends where it hits.
The water isn't going to do much to you, certainly.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to get going. Let's pull out the boat and head on over again.
Okay. All is quiet when you get back. No Grisha's with you again, of course. Teal is not.
I've changed my spells slightly, but
Yeah, me too.
That's fine.
I'm actually changing them now.
All right. What do you guys want to do first? You can go back into the room that you did. You can split up. You can go down that hallway.
Shall we continue on the way we were going? I think so. Let's go.
I don't think there was anything in that room we went into before because Braxon searched it. So
There-
if
There was
Braxton,
another
I think there was
door.
another doorway.
oh, there's another doorway.
Right,
Oh,
yes.
right. We're going there and we go through the other doorway then.
Yeah.
Right through.
Question. That's another full day right?
No, it was just 8-ish hours.
Okay, so that's still 30 days. Just keeping track of how many days it's been.
Braxton needs to find some spoons that haven't fossilized.
Why do you need spoons?
Because he's a collector of junk.
character
By the way,
trait.
Braxton, I see that you're still down like a hit point. You would have gotten that back from the rest and wound tending and stuff like that.
Oh, the 1 point. Yeah, I put the intelligence back. Didn't do that.
So you pass through what you think is a mess hall, and the room beyond appears to be a galley. You can see what was once a ship's stove and some ship stores, but nothing is left of that. Not even rotten food or
Before
anything like that.
people enter the room, I'm gonna toss the broken plate I picked up earlier into it.
Okay. It raises up a little bit of dust when it lands, but nothing. Not like it's a normal puff of dust rather than what you saw earlier.
Do you want to go first, Ockar?
Sure, I'll head in first. Sword and shield at the ready.
Okay.
Oh, you can do that undead turning trick.
Well, you have to be able to see the undead.
I have to wait for
Yeah.
the undead to show up.
Oh yeah, no, but that was quite clever. I was impressed. Well done.
Yeah, I'm just
Nothing
able to do it all
happens.
that amazingly. So,
There is a doorway beyond the galley, and there's
I
also a
believe-
doorway off that you're pretty sure connects up to that the corridor.
then I will head to the doorway on the other end of the galley that you're talking about.
Okay.
I'll pick up the plate on my way through.
You gonna go into the chamber, Ockar?
Before you open that door,
There
Be
isn't actually a
careful.
door there. There
Oh,
is. There's
right.
sorry. There's a door into the hallway, and that is closed. There isn't a door beyond. The other doorway is
Then,
open. There's
yeah,
nothing.
I'll look through the doorway.
Oh, never
and
mind.
If it seems fine, then I'll head in.
Okay.
I was gonna try tossing.
You can toss the plate in.
You can
Yeah.
just play it first.
Yeah, toss the plate and see if anything happens.
Okay.
I was going to ask Teal whether he knows anything about these things.
Well, he's not with us.
He's not with you now. No.
No, I know.
If you wanted to, would you have?
I wanted to ask him before.
Okay.
I
He would have
forgot.
told you that he can't recall seeing something like them before. But he
Okay.
also doesn't usually explore wrecked ships.
Okay.
Okay. So you toss the plate in there. Okay. Same thing. Poof of dust, but it doesn't like form into anything.
Does it break even more?
No, it doesn't. He's not tossing it very hard, and it's not onto a very hard surface.
Frisbee.
And
Basically, yeah.
There is a big jagged hole in the side of this chamber leading out into the phlogiston. It is. You would guess that this was probably crew quarters.
Braxon's going to say, be very careful on the floor near that hole.
is there no other doors out this way?
There's a door that you're, again, pretty sure leads to the hallway. The chamber, it seems like it tapers towards the end, so it might be getting towards the stern of the ship. There are ruined bunks. There's a lot of debris.
Can we search this place?
Sure.
I think
Sure.
we should search the bunks at least.
Yeah, let's do a quick.
I was
Good.
going to suggest we finish searching the rest of the ship for enemies before we search the rooms individually.
Well, we're here now. Let's get this room out of the way, just in case there's any monsters.
Yeah, let's
Can
search
we
the room
actually
quickly.
Sorry.
All right.
Can we actually see what the original shape of the ship had been?
Not really.
It might make it easier for us to visualize where things go to.
Well, they on your right is the door leading out to what you're pretty sure is a hallway,
Mm-hmm.
and ahead of you, the room tapers a bit towards the stern of the ship.
Okay.
Braxton's going to search around the bunks looking for lockers.
Okay. You find amongst the debris some catapult shot, normal stone catapult shot. So it looks like some shots struck the ship right around here, and a lot of the stuff here is damaged.
Mm.
You
Is it like a single catapult ball, or like grape shot?
there's a couple catapult shots, but not grape shot.
Right. Still intact?
They're stone.
Oh, we'll have it then.
You gonna carry
Don't
stones around
have
with
a
you?
catapult.
Yeah, but we can sell it.
No,
No.
you really can't.
For excellent work.
Braxton's
think
trying
the
to make
entire
as much
party would
money.
object.
We're going to meet someone that has a catapult, and we're going to go, you know what? We got a perfect deal for you.
Lever turns to Norgrush and asks him, is this the ship you were looking for? And is there anything in particular you are looking for now that we are inside the ship?
I will know it when I see it, assuming that this is the ship. Again, I won't know until I see it. The information that I was given is fairly vague.
Any
Is it
stories?
big? Do you know at least the size of it?
No,
is
he
it
would've-
rather
he would've-
big or small?
So during the course of the trip, assuming that you guys, had some conversations with him, his people don't really know that much of their history. They once had a big empire, spacefaring empire, but it collapsed. The current generation thinks it was due to a war, but they don't know with whom anymore. It cut off a lot of their colonies, their traders, and stuff like that. And they don't even remember what their ship types were. What kinds of ships they used to make for themselves.
Okay.
So we're
So-
basically on a fishing expedition.
It's very much a fishing expedition.
Okay.
He will, if he finds something that he thinks is what he's looking for, he'll tell you. Is kind of where we're at right now.
Alright.
You find amongst the debris, you do find a gold ring. It's shaped like a spiraled shell.
Spiral shell ring.
It's made of gold.
Lafdul,
Oh.
did you take detect magic?
No.
Me neither.
Nogrish will say that that does appear to be of Herwadi design.
I guess Nogrish will want it then.
I mean, if you are you gonna ask him? It's like, do you want this kind of thing?
Well, if it's an artifact.
He shrugs and says, "It's just jewelry. If you wish to keep it, you're welcome to it. I'm not looking for jewelry."
Okay.
Okay.
You also find 7 nice-looking shells, like with the the mother of pearl on the inside. There's a hole poked through each one, and they're all fairly uniform in size.
Wait, what did you say these
Like a
things were? They're
necklace.
coins? Shells.
Are you writing all this down, Asher?
My
Yeah,
head
I'm trying.
just an FYI, my headphones just died, so they might die on me again. I haven't plugged in, but I don't know.
Asher,
So these
I
are
don't wanna-
shells.
Yeah,
I don't want
shells.
to duplicate things if you're writing it down. Are you writing it down?
Yeah, I'm writing it down in the stuff. So far we got a gold ring and you said a string of shells?
Not a string, 7.
7 shells.
Yeah, they are pierced at one end, but there's no string through the hole.
How big are they? They're like a handheld or
No, they're more
like half a hand?
coin
Quarter.
sized.
Oh, so like a necklace. They're probably missing a string. Decorational. Yeah.
Braxon turns to Nogrish and says, it's possible we might be able to get someone to cast a spell on these items to try and learn some information about the people that owned them.
Don't forget we don't have pearls to do identifies.
Yeah, I didn't mean now.
Well, about that, you also find 5 pearls. They're also pierced through with a hole straight through them.
Does that decrease their value?
Maybe.
Can you appraise them, Lafdul?
I wouldn't be able to tell you if they'd be useful in a spell, though.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the
You-
intention.
You'd probably want to do that more at where you have you can sit down, look at them with good lighting.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll just say I can do it when I'm back on the ship.
Okay.
You don't find anything else that appears to be of value. Tattered bits of cloth, some personal items that are broken.
Don't forget the wooden spoons for Braxon.
You do find another
There's a
wooden
lot.
spoon. It is cracked complete. It would be intact if not for the fact that it was cracked completely down the center. You find the 2 halves.
Okay. Braxon
That's not-
throws the broken wooden spoon out of the side of the ship.
Okay.
Alright, so shall we move on?
Well, Lafdul was
Hang on,
about to ask something.
Oh,
He asks Braxon, you know about ships, I think. He scratches his head. Do you think this ship could have gone underwater? Because it seems to have a water theme.
It's hard to say because a lot's missing, but let me have a think. He says, rolling a d20.
You don't.
No, I don't think so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I mean, I can't see the top deck, but no way.
It seems to have a lot of water theme elements to them.
Well, look, see, there was a. It looks like there was a window over there.
Is it not
Maybe.
sealable?
No, I don't think so. It's quite hard to make ships that go underwater. I mean, you saw the scaver shaped ship that had specific design elements.
Could have been magically held, but yeah, I agree. It doesn't matter. Carry on. I'll carry on searching.
Move on to the next room.
All right.
It's a shame there's not. Shame there's not enough of it to duplicate the design.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it a shame that I didn't want to come up with a whole new design?
Mm-hmm.
The only way out of this, other than back where you came from, is the door to the right.
Oh, to the hallway?
Yeah.
Well, we assume it's the hallway. Alright, I'll open up the hallway door.
Okay. It appears to be stuck.
Shoot,
Let's
you.
go back into the next room and open that door.
Oh, we want to do that instead? Alright.
Well, there's no point fighting the door. if we
Last
go around.
time we got into a
Higgimus
fight,
could,
it's when we
Higgimus could try
destroyed
opening the
stuff.
door.
Sorry.
Higgimus could
Okay.
yank the door open if you wanted.
Actually, truth be told, if I got the door and it was hard to open, Braxton could be saying that, and in the middle of saying that, I would tug harder.
All right, go ahead and make your open door roll.
Should work.
What did you fail on? 20.
17.
Well, 18, 19, and 20, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
17 would still be a success, assuming that it's an unmodified roll. Yeah, Braxton starts saying, we can go back to the other door, and you tug harder, and there's a not terribly loud, but there's a sound of splintering wood, and the door pops out from the frame and swings open towards you.
I hand the door to Braxton.
Oh, you didn't pull it off the hinges.
Oh, okay.
Ord.
Yep.
What's the door handle look like?
Oh my god.
It's oxidized. In fact, Higgimus crushed it in his hand as he was pulling it open.
This GM destroying all the diversions.
Yes, the player who collects all the junk starts making signals that, ooh, I might want to keep this. GM says no and destroys it. So now you can see out to the hallway, or you would, except this now opens up to the phlogiston. There's a little bit of floor right there, but it looks like you've come to the end of the intact portion of the ship.
I guess we go back and look the other way.
Let's go and look at the door, or through the door that you proposed we go to first, Braxon.
Yep. Braxton
So
walks
just-
back. Go on.
Just to make it clear, that there was nothing beyond the door.
There's a little bit of floor. Someone smaller than you might be able to skirt along that, but poking your head out and looking, you can see that it just connects up with the hallway.
Lafdul, give it a try. He's up for it. He can make himself smaller to make it easier.
Do you want to make yourself smaller to make it easier?
If it'll make it easier, he will.
It would mean that your feet would be smaller, and you'd have more foot room on the.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Okay.
How comfortable would it be for Leva to go along that ledge?
Well, in your conversations with Lafdul, you know that he's very good at tight spaces and ledges and tight ropes and stuff like that. So, it might be easy for him and not so easy for you.
I asked Lafdul. Lafdul, do you think I could do that too?
Braxton's popping out the room.
You're going back to the
He's
The
going to
mess-
roll the 2 cannonballs back to the side of the ship where our boat is.
Okay. You can load them
Okay.
up if you want.
No, he's not going to
Lafdul-
load them up yet. He's going to leave them on the ship. We'll load them up, assuming we don't get any treasure.
Okay, keep in mind that the deck is slightly angled,
Oh!
so I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity check and a strength check.
Okay. So when I see Braxton struggling with these things, I'll just pick him.
Oh my.
Well, but see, was that the dexterity check or the strength check?
You said dexterity and
Okay.
check strength, so that's a dex check.
Okay.
So I got 15 dex. So
Yep, you pass.
okay.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
So this is the first one.
All right.
It starts to roll, but you quickly grab it and prevent it from rolling.
Right. So I'll have to put it in the boat, won't I, to stop it going overboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
So,
sink our boat.
So you're gonna load these up.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest.
That's
of
the first one.
No. You just need to do it.
All right.
Just
Fair
the
enough.
one thing. All right. So while he's doing that, Higgimus, you go back to the what you think is the galley and try that door. Is that what you were gonna do?
Yeah, if I'll kind of smirk a couple times at Braxon.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll try that second door.
Okay. This door appears to not be stuck. It swings open inward easily. And the hallway is intact. You can see 3 doors on the other side of the hallway.
All right, I'll start with one end and work my way to the other.
Okay, so this is going to be the back end working towards the front, back towards where you docked and everything like that.
Cool.
'Kay.
Cool. As soon as the door opens, the plate goes through, though.
All right, that's fine. Yep, same thing.
Are you
Dust-
rolling an item saving throw for the plate?
I'm not telling you what I'm rolling. Keeps you guessing. You don't know whether
Yeah.
I'm rolling encounter checks. You don't know whether I'm rolling for traps. You don't know whether I'm rolling item saving throws.
True.
You don't know if I'm
Save
just
versus-
rolling to roll to make you think I'm
Save.
doing something.
Save versus paranoia.
What
You might accidentally throw it into someone's back again, like an arrow.
All right, the door that you try, Higgimus, it is stuck, and it opens into the room ahead of you.
It is stuck.
Yeah, it is stuck. By the way, Lafdul, you've now joined him, easily making it across the ledge without needing to reduce yourself, unless you wanted to reduce yourself first.
No.
Is it still stuck?
Nope. It pops open easily. Most of this room is gone. It looks like it may have once been storage for weapons and armor and ammunition. Very little is left intact. You can see some pieces of armor, some mail links, some pieces of scale, some rotting leather armor, that sort of thing, some broken shields, broken weapons, spears.
Lafdul's going to look over the edge and see if there's anything below where it might have fallen down into the void.
No, it's...
No?
Yeah, I mean, there's more debris, pieces of wood, ceramic, stuff like that. Other, broken bits of armor and stuff like that, kind of floating on the gravity plane.
Might
Alright.
have.
Is Braxton back yet?
Sure.
How close are we to the gravity plane?
You're probably now about 5 feet above it.
Right.
All right, so let's look at the next room. Unless you guys want to search this one real quick.
Does nothing dirt.
Looks like mostly junk. Ockar, is there anything in there you think can be salvaged?
What
You're
kind
the
of
armor
roll would
I
expert.
mean,
what
I
kind
gave
of
you an
roll would I have to
overview.
do for that?
He gave us an overview. He didn't tell us if we were to actually rummage what would be in there.
Yeah.
I don't think I should go in there because it looks like it would be kind of cramped if I went that far.
I'll
Cool.
I'll go
One of
in
you
and check
smaller
things
people
out.
look.
I'll go in and check the things out in there.
I'll step out of the way.
I'll have a look. I know a weapon.
All right. Let's see. All right, you spend about 15 minutes rummaging through the debris, and you find only one intact item. It appears to be a harpoon, and G-Man, your microphone is kazooing again.
Yeah, it's cutting out because my battery's low, and I'm trying to keep going for the next 15 minutes or so.
Well, I mean, you
Well-
can always use the Roll20 chat if necessary.
I guess I'll bring.
Yeah,
the
I
harpoon.
could.
I guess I'll bring the harpoon back to the others.
Okay.
Don't we have someone who
Paladin.
uses harpoons? That friendly guy. Harlan.
Nogrish?
Yeah.
He uses javelins.
Oh. Not quite the same.
Nothing else is intact. Oh wait, nope.
All right.
Sorry. I misread. There are also 3. All right, G-Man, I need you to put yourself on mute because it's
Okay.
very distracting. Sorry. You find 3 small globes. They appear to be some sort of ceramic, but very, very smooth, about the size of a catapult shot.
Are they explosive? They look like there's something inside.
They're not transparent.
Get a gentle shake.
Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
2. I'm saying gentle shake here.
Yeah, there's a little sound of something moving inside it. Not
Like swishing
a
or
little bit
rumbling.
swishing. It seems more like sand, but perhaps not quite so coarse. Maybe more like sugar or something like that.
Some kind of powdery substance, maybe smoke powder. Something's in there, explosive maybe.
It also feels cold.
Could be magical. Shot.
Well, let's take it with us. We'll find out.
Just be careful with them.
Okay.
I only checked one.
So are you?
All right.
Could Levo actually figure out something with a spellcraft check or something?
You could try.
All right, let's try.
Did we go all the way through that corridor?
No, this is still the first room.
All right.
Okay. The fact that one of them is cold out here makes you suspect that it's probably magical, but that's about it.
So I pass that on. I say it's probably magical, but I can't be certain without actually figuring it out. I don't have the right spells, but this much I can tell.
You're probably right. Everything's rotted away apart from a small number of things. I'm guessing that anything that's not broken is possibly magical. That's why I took the cannonballs. They might be magic cannonballs. Maybe they're not.
What about the spoons?
No, they were all broken. I looked at them all.
Okay.
So,
You never know. We might find a magic spoon at some point.
you're going to now at some point. I used to tell. Let's move on then.
Okay. The next room is intact. No damage on the exterior wall. So it is a bit dark.
We've got our lanterns of
We have
I
Braxon's
forgot what they call.
Yeah.
lantern. Let's
Yeah.
not use regular ones.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The magical thing. Continual
Okay.
light.
The
We'll
door
move on.
opened easily, by the way. It was not stuck.
Excellent. Yeldan, I'm guessing, is going to toss it in his dish, and then after he does that, there's nothing going on. We'll move in.
Okay. Yep.
I'll head in first, just in case.
All right. So, Braxon, are you going in second with your lantern, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that the lantern is in there, you can get a good look at what's in here. There is a table up against one wall. It is intact. In the center of the room is a bronze astrolabe. It's
Nice.
green with oxidation.
Oh,
It's mounted to the floor.
This
oh,
looks
it's mounted
good.
to the floor.
It is mounted
This
to the
looks
floor.
good.
I'll look over it. Do I think it could be salvaged?
Yeah, that's
we could
good.
probably salvage it.
That's good.
I
It's gonna
suggest we
need-
don't rip it out.
It's going to need repairing, but
Lafdul's got like hacksaws and chisels on him, so we could use them to.
Braxon's going to
dismantle it from the
investigate
floor.
to see how it's attached to the deck.
It's bolted. Not through itself, but through the base of it.
I don't have a wrench.
You know what? We
Higgimus.
could saw through the deck planks where these joints are, and
Yeah.
we take like 2 or 3 planks with us. The only thing we'll have to be careful of is if we cut through these planks, the room might start collapsing around us because there's not much of the ship left.
And Nogrush holds up his hand and says, "Let's check the rest of the room first."
Yeah. The table looked quite good. Braxton's going to size up the table.
It looks like a table used for charts.
Oh,
I'll look
right.
around.
That does look good. Is there drawers? Is it like a plan chest?
There isn't a crate with like scrolls sticking out of them or something that looks like that, but there is next to it a crate that is closed, and it is surprisingly intact. The table itself, it looks the worse for wear. I mean, it's not something that really looks like it would be salvageable.
Okay. Braxton's going to call Higgimus over. This looks like a navigator's table, and this looks like it might have charts in.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have to be
think you're
careful
right.
because they might crumble into dust as soon as we open them.
Probably need a deft hand for this. Lafdul,
It might
could you take a
have
look?
the maps that Nogrush is looking for.
Truth.
I could, but do you want to do this back on the ship, or do you want to do it here and now?
Well, does it look like I can move that chest, or could you check it, see if it's trapped first? Because that
yeah,
thing on this
I'll
place,
look it
that
over.
thing.
I will look it over, see if it's trapped.
All right. What is your score?
75, I believe. It's 75.
All right. It does not appear to be trapped, as far as you can tell.
Is it rusted?
The hinges are rusted, but it does not appear to be locked per se. It's just latched, as far as you can tell.
I attempt to unlatch it.
Okay. The lid, the latch comes apart pretty easily. That doesn't seem to be really rusted, stuck at least. The lid doesn't really lift up much.
I've got oil.
You want to oil it?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and use up your oil. And with some more effort, you're, and moving it back and forth to get the oil in there, it does finally lift up. Inside are not exactly what you expected to see. They're actually copper plates, fairly thin. There's a bit of oxidation on them, quite a bit of oxidation on them as well. And what appears to be a small book with metal pages. Nogrush comes over and asks if you'll let him take a look at them.
Yeah, I carefully pass it to him.
Well,
Yeah, well, I've metal.
assuming that you haven't actually taken them out yet. You can just see them in there.
Yeah, I checked to see if it's safe and I'll take them out.
Okay. Yeah, it looks safe. He
take them out.
carefully, lifts one of the plates out and is examining it. And he beckons to Braxon and says, "Could you shine the lantern on this, please?"
Yeah, Braxton holds the lantern up. Has it got holes in?
I think that these are engraved charts. It's really hard to tell with the.
Do they have holes in them?
No, I don't see holes. They look to be etched.
Ah, right. I was just wondering if they had holes in them. Maybe we project through the holes and we get a picture on the wall.
I don't see I don't see holes, but I do see some what appears to be etchings. It's very difficult to tell. I think that this would really need to be cleaned up.
Yeah, you'd have to be careful as well because you don't want to lose the information on them.
Indeed.
Yeah, just use something like vinegar and clean it up with.
But you have to be careful with that sort of stuff.
He puts it back in the crate and picks up the book and very carefully opens it up. It's not like latched closed or anything like that. And again, similar to the copper plates, these metal copper pages are also oxidized, and he's not able to tell anything about them. But he does say, "This may be what I'm looking for."
Okay, maybe we'll be able to see it better in when we're at the phlogiston, because it kind of phlogiston kind of messes with your eyes a bit.
Perhaps. I do suspect that they would need to be cleaned, and I would not want anyone but the very best to do so.
So back at Brow then.
Yeah, I mean, if we do that back at Brow, if you want to hire us to go, if one of these is a map and you want to hire us to go there again, you can talk to us again.
Oh, indeed.
I'd be most curious to find out what the end of the story is.
I have a question then to the GM.
Yep.
Based on where Lafdul got his forgery done, would that be an appropriate person? He's just wondering to himself.
Probably not, because that was a scribe. Scribes wouldn't tend to do like restoration work, because this is kind of like restoration work by art experts.
I'd suggest going to the Seekers, because the Seekers must dig up stuff like this that's important, and then they know who they take it to save stuff.
Could be true. Let's take the crate with us.
Okay.
And is there anything else in this room?
Nothing else intact.
There's a table, but the table's probably too big to get on the boat.
When you start mentioning that, Braxon, I'm just going to give you the stink eye.
You can start dismantling the astrolabe.
Braxton's going to hold his hands up, go, look, you like weapons as souvenirs. Having nice tables and chairs, we can get rid of cheap tables and chairs. We can upgrade.
This is not a nice table.
It's
a terrible table.
deteriorating.
Have you looked at the quality of this table?
Lafdul pushes down on the table, waiting for it to crumble.
It disintegrates under your weight.
Damn.
See?
Okay, so Braxton flips the table to see if there's any hidden drawers underneath.
You say that like there's much left of the table.
It crumbles.
He flips the remains. Well, he can't completely crumble in one go, can it?
No.
Why not?
Broken in half.
Yeah,
It held up.
It collapsed. It collapsed on itself. You paw through the rubble of it, and you're pretty sure that if there were a secret compartment, it would not be so secret anymore.
Yeah.
Braxon, have you noticed that every time you show interest in something, it tends to fall apart afterwards?
Yeah, it's almost as if there's someone out there somewhere that's breaking things.
It's really
greater
weird.
Some greater power who does not desire to have not nice things.
Or you have an infantry. I'm saying that wrong. Curse on yourself.
Entropy.
There you go. Thank you.
I think all adventurers have that. It's called the dice.
Anyway,
Right.
so let's.
So is this the last room on this deck?
There's one more room. If you check that room, there's a big gaping hole in the wall and the floor, and nothing of any value left.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping there'd be more loot on this ship. All right.
Is
I will
there,
pull out
is
the
there a way
crowbar.
up? Is there a way up to the next deck?
I mean, you could climb up there, but
Yeah.
You saw from from your ship that there was not really much there that
Oh, we
that
saw
would-
before we
yeah.
boarded that the next floor is no good.
Like, you could see that there were some remains of walls and stuff like that, but they were not full walls and, no ceilings or anything like that.
Well, can we row up there and have a look round? Just to see that there's nothing there.
Outside of the gravity plane of the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
If you do a like a full circuit, you'll see that there really isn't anything else left
Yeah.
that can be searched.
The other thing we could do is we can, if we row out the gravity plane and flip the boat upside down, we can see if we can get in underneath the gravity plane, see if there's anything down there.
There isn't much intact below either.
Okay. So we just need to cut this thing out the floor.
I was going to use the crowbar and just pry it off.
Well, we don't want to damage it.
Well,
Just
yeah,
take away the floorboards.
that's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Pry it off of the floorboards.
Well, right, but they're saying cut the floor and take it, and then you can get
Whatever.
boards
We're
off
just gonna take
easier.
Do
I just
we
wanna
have
take
any saws?
We just want to take it.
Can we secure it with rope so it doesn't fall down?
I'll hold on to it.
All right. Yeah, who's going to hold on to you?
Oh,
How weak are these floorboards all?
how complicated can we make this, please?
All right, now we take it. We take the astrolabe.
Well, but how are you gonna? Well, first of all, Braxon, give me a carpentry check. Carpentry check.
Oh, hang on.
Okay. There's some definite weakness here.
Yeah, so Braxton's going to try and start breaking the floor to loosen up around it.
Okay. Are you doing anything to secure the astrolabe?
Well, it's secured in more than one place, isn't it?
To the
Braxton.
floor?
Yeah.
Braxton.
Yeah.
Tell your rope to grab a hold of the astrolabe and then grab a hold of a part on the ceiling.
Yeah, I
Can the
don't see
ceiling
anything on the
withstand
ceiling.
it?
I'm just thinking there's X amount of anchor points. I can break some of them.
Why don't we punch a hole through the ceiling and cut the rope through the ceiling?
You think that there's some spots that you could have the rope anchor itself to the.
Well, you know how Higgimus broke the door while I was telling him not to. Braxton's just smashing the floor up.
Okay.
What do I roll?
I'm
bend bars or
I'm
something.
rolling the saving throws. Okay. How are you breaking it? Like with your
I thought I
foot?
could use
With your
warp
hammer?
wood spell.
Yeah, around the thing, not on it.
Right. But with what?
With he'll just clobber it with Aegis Burden.
No. I've got a chisel and I got various thieves.
Too late. He
tools.
already said that he was doing this. So go ahead and give me a dexterity check, please. Okay,
Oh.
and a second dexterity check.
Was a nice astrolabe. Oh,
That's pretty good. You start smashing the floor around it, and the floor starts to give way. You almost drop Aegis Burden through one of the holes as you leap back. But a significant chunk of the floor collapses, and the astrolabe is still there, but you can see it. The boards are creaking that it's still connected to.
Mm. Hmm.
She like tie a rope around it. How big? Can we? Is this not dismantleable?
Well, it's a little bit late now. You hear some more creaking and a
All
snap.
right, we're gonna use get Braxon. Use the rope. Tie around it. Command it. And Higgimus to grab onto it.
The last board
Yeldan's-
snaps and it
I'm
falls
out.
below to the
Hallway.
gravity plane. Below.
Okay. So it's floating in the gravity plane.
And what did you say, Higgimus?
I was out in the hallway, holding onto the other end of the rope.
Yep,
I
Yeldan
didn't,
was.
I didn't hear anyone actually say that they attached the
No,
rope
he-
to anything.
I was saying to attach it to the thing.
But
That's
Am I
fine.
on the rope?
But Braxon has the rope, and he said that he was just going to start smashing.
Yeah,
Well,
he never reacted to you saying use the rope.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
Higgimus holds onto the rope, then he holds onto one end of the rope and the other
Hang
one
on.
is hanging in the air.
It's floating in the gravity plane. We could just jump in the boat and go down and get it.
Well, didn't it land somewhere?
It's
Is
bobbing
there a
up and
floor?
down in the gravity plane.
Does
Is
it
it?
slow down?
Old, is that correct?
If you would look down, if you want to take a look down, someone wants to take a look down through the hole.
Yeah.
I'll take a look
Braxon.
down through the hole.
Okay, give me a
I'm
dexterity
small
check.
and I'm not very heavy.
Give me a dexterity
Uh,
check.
Braxon's going to hold onto a belt if she's got one.
You mean a piece of our rope? It doesn't tear the rope.
Well,
That'll be awkward.
Okay, the now destabilized floorboards give way beneath you. Give me a dexterity check, Braxon.
Lafdul's going to attempt to hold on to Braxton.
Okay, you manage to pull her back before, as she loses her footing. You can see the astrolabe floating away beneath you.
Quick, get in a boat and go after it.
let's just go on the boat and go grab it.
Okay.
you sound thrilled, Higgimus.
No, I mean this is just one of those cases where I thought we had said that we're attaching it to something, and there's too many
Wait.
people talking, so all didn't hear when somebody said that they're
No.
attaching it to
No.
something.
I heard everyone other than the person with the rope say they were attaching it. The person with the rope that could be magically commanded never said that he was attaching it, even after I said there is definitely something on the ceiling that you could attach it to. He then went on and said he's just smashing the boards around it.
Yeah.
This is
Yep.
while
He
other
actually
people are
saw it,
saying I can chisel it off, I can saw it. He started to just say that he was smashing it. That's what
Yeah.
happened. Someone
Yeah.
made a decision on their own, and it resulted in not the best of situations. You do manage to retrieve it, so you can take it back to the ship, and that's where we'll end the session.
We have
Well,
a lot
that
of
was
situations where we would talk, but I'm afraid this one was not really one of them.
Yes.
We
That
can
was
talk
quite
about
clear.
it after session.
I did hear everyone telling me to tie a rope to it,
Yep.
and I decided not to.
Why?
Because I decided that my character would already have started doing stuff.
That
And,
was just retaliation for Higgimus breaking open.
no,
the door.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just like well, Higgimus went through the door. I think we just break the floorboards away, and next time he won't do that because the floor collapsed. Next time he'll go, maybe if I do this, the floor will collapse.
Are we sure that Braxton
Yeah, but
And-
Braxon, you are the specialist in these things. You know the most about these things of all of us. So if anyone should have known that this was going to happen, it should have been you.
Are we sure that Braxton
On
is
the other
totally
hand,
covered
you
from the
decided
injury?
it happened, and now we have to fish it off from where it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, so we just lasso it, and we tow it back after us in the boat.
Yes, but you lucked out in that you're dealing with something floating in space, and once it's out of the gravity plane, there's no gravity.
Yeah.
With small, not moving very fast things, it's easy to retrieve items like that. If it hadn't been that kind of situation, you probably would have lost it.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, I'm just
Just
that in
role
mind.
playing.
Yeah. All right.
Well, this is
That
the type
said,
of role
that
play
may
can
make everyone else in the party question your skills as a carpenter.
Yeah, that and letting him do anything on his own anymore in the future, because if he doesn't care about breaking stuff that might be useful and might be extremely valuable, then
No.
you
Braxon did it because people were talking about crowbarring it off the floor, which might have bent it. So he was like, "We don't need the floor. Let's break the floor." And he'll be saying this when we have the argument going back in the boat.
Hey,
Well,
Braxon
stop.
didn't listen. The first part was using the rope to attach the astrolabe to it, and only afterwards, when you didn't react to that, did people come up with crowbars and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm afraid that doesn't. What you just said doesn't fly.
Yeah. Anyway, it's done.
And let me calculate out experience points.
But it is going to affect how we deal with things in the future now, because it's conflict now.
I don't think so.
Experience.
I don't know.
So,
I don't think it's conflict. Braxton's not going to be pushy about everything that happens in the future.
did we
he just-
basically explore the entire ship?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, just that one room.
Oh, break
Well,
ship.
the ship's in parts.
Yeah, I mean the
So
ship
we're
was
gonna have to
already
get to
in
each individual
wreckage.
part.
Okay, so let's see. Higgimus, 1,100 experience points. 1,000 for Yeldan and Ockar.
Oh, 1,000?
Nice.
950 for Braxon.
That's being punished for looking for spoons.
850 for Leva and Lafdul.
No level up today.
And Lafdul, you get 50 for your priest.
That's not true. I did level up.
Excellent.
Woo!
I've
Close
got
on my priest.
20,053 points.
Nice. So you can take 2 hit points, or you can roll the dice.
I roll.
Okay.
What a question. Which one is it? A D6? Or D4?
D4.
We'll take one.
Oh.
But at least I
one.
rolled.
Yep.
At least I rolled.
I give the choice. So.
Looks like Yeldan rolled too.
Uh,
Yeldan leveled up.
Is that definite that you leveled up, Yeldan? You say yes in the chat. All right. Excellent.
Nice one. Well done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he
so you
level
get
5 now?
6 hit points. We can talk about what other stuff changes after the session, like saving throws, or before next session or something like that.
I am like
If you're interested-
3,000 XP from leveling up.
Okay. You were about to say something, Leva?
I was going to announce that I'm going to take alternate reality.
All right. That is a fun spell.
What did it do?
It creates an alternate reality where someone can re-roll a die roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to thank everyone for playing, and I want to thank everyone for watching. I had a lot of fun this time, and next time we will be heading back to Brawl. See you
Thanks
next
for the
time,
game.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Wait, we're heading back to Brawl next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braxton's got some cannonballs to sell.
I didn't think we were done exploring.
There's nothing much left to explore.
I thought there were other sections of the ship from how it's scattered apart.
I suppose we could go to that celestial body we were near.
That's up to you, but that'll be next time.
Yeah.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.